Got this switch back here, which thinks that we're going the ramp. So we got this switch. I mean, it's pretty good, man. It's a nice machine. I think you'll have a lot of fun with it. We'll let it think that the ball's missing. So we'll give it a chance to show you all the solenoids. And the coils and all that flipping. Gonna be locating ball. There we go. Okay, let's do it again. Let's try to stand back further. Even his dozer in his mouth should open to try to locate that extra ball. See, her mouth and his mouth. I mean, that shows you that the heads are working the way they should. Their eyes move. If you were to take this ball here, you can watch Ted's eyes move. See, you see his eyes? He's pretending to follow the ball. Same with Red. We'll hit this over here, and she thinks the ball's going. So watch her. Her eyes are going to look at the ball. See? Pretty cool. Now her hair's blocking that thing. Well, actually, I had my sister, who is a hairdresser. She came over and we took the head apart and turn this down a little bit. We took the head apart of Red, and she brushed her hair. I don't know how I got an extra ball there, but I did. We took her head apart, and she brushed her hair. She didn't have a hair style in probably, close to 20 years. So her hair was really ratty when I got the machine, and we redid the bows and had my sister redo her pigtails. So the hair is in really good shape. That's another thing that's usually gone on these is, the hair, and the faces are in really, really good shape for being original. They've never been painted or anything. I think Ted has a small, just a little white nick right here on his jaw. It's obviously from the ball going in there and hitting it. It's unavoidable. But it's really solid. I replaced the rubbers probably 3 months ago, so I mean they're still good, even though they got a little bit of coloring on them. It's very small. I mean they could probably be wiped off with some Novus or what have you. But all the rubber is good, so you won't need to do that. All the balls are brand new. Every single bulb in here has been switched out. It's just it's a good machine, man. I think you'll really enjoy it. If you need any pictures of the boards or anything like that, just let me know. It's no big deal whatsoever. Here are the legs. Legs look good. There's a couple little nicks and stuff like that, little scratches, but nothing too serious. Some up there. Now here's my Phantom. I know you said you liked Phantom. I'll close the door up on this one. And it's it's not that bad. There are a lot of spots on the playfield that were touched up by someone who didn't know what they were doing, that they colored in. Like up here, the points of these are supposed to be yellow, and the Mylar has obviously worn away, and they colored them in black. There's some other spots, but for the most part, whoever gave it to me, they redid the organ, so the organ is completely 100% brand new. The decals on it are brand new, and the organ is, and I mean it's really not in that bad a shape. Don't let me scare you. If you were interested in it, we could work something out. But probably the biggest flaw with it, here's some Mylar that had raised up from the inserts. This is really common they actually have 4 flashers that are supposed to go underneath this thing, and when they're on all the time, I would imagine, you know, that's so much heat, so it burnt his spot, you know, his face right there. There's nothing under there, you know, that's just, there's no wood whatsoever, so that's a real tender spot. And I've seen several of these machines, and there are several people that actually have complained about this, the same thing. It's a serious serious design flaw. You know, it's pretty bad. But if this is plugged in, I'll turn this on for a second. No, it's not plugged in. Let's plug it in and see what happens. Let's give you a quick little. It's got some really, really cool music on this thing. The back glass is just amazing on it. It's one of the trans lights, and I've actually got LEDs in there now, and I should take them out because normally you should not see his skull back behind there, but the LEDs are so bright that it's actually showing it through there. So if I were to put the regular bulbs in there, you wouldn't see that. So when it would flash, that would show through. But I mean, it's beautiful. It's not a trans light. I'm sorry. It's actually painted on the back of it, so it's, you know, really, really popular back glass. The back glass itself is probably worth $200 or $300. It's got a mirror finish, and supposedly this lady is the daughter of the person who designed the game. It's a really, really neat pen. I'll give you a shot of the side of it here. I mean, it's not too horrible. You got some stuff going on here. But just due to the fact that these are so rare, you know, I'm sure anyone that's going to be 100% mint is just going to be so rare, and it's going to be worth, you know, $4,000 or $5,000. I mean, if you wanted this one, I know you said it was on your list, but we could for sure work something out, because now would be the time really to get it, because I am, you know, we'll be seeing each other in Pennsylvania, or in West Virginia, I'm sorry. But it works good too. Do the same thing here. We'll go up here a little bit. And it starts getting really cool. Down there. Yeah, it's a cool one, man. Okay, well, I hope you liked it. I hope you liked Roadshow, and as you can see, no credit dot. You know, it would of course be right next to the, you know, down there at the bottom. Free play would be a dot right next to it. That's how you can always tell. I don't know if you know that or not. I'm sure you do, but you'll see something say free play, and then it'll be a dot right next to it. And if you ever see a dot right next to anything, that means that there's an error that you should look at. So there you go, my friend. Here is the lockdown bar.